So apparently MBZ decided to start a Church of Wilechase on Reddit, so I'll leave a link to that in the description. I'm a moderator on that too, but it's like, okay then, that's interesting. And by the way, who's ready to go back to webcam quality in October? Not me, because I have an HD digital camera that can record video, so not really, but you know, we'll see how that shit goes when the time comes, because the 3DS capture board thingy does not support Mac, so otherwise I would get it. But, you know, maybe they'll have Mac support then. But anyways, hey guys, well, we got a match here today against NinetalesPrower. It's a UU battle right before Chansey went in UU, so luckily there's no Chansey. Phew, because this team does, I mean, it can handle it okay, but it's, nah. I don't know if I use this team yet or not on YouTube, but quick over it. First of all, yeah, UU, I think I said, but Life Orb Nidoking, Scarfictini, Paraflinch Togekiss, that's special defensive, Standard Bronzong, Sub Heracross, DD Kingdra. But threats on his team, I do see that Yen Mega, and if it gets too many speed boosts, obviously will be annoying, but if I paralyze it or get in with Togekiss at the right opportunity, should be okay. But then he's got a pretty decent core with his Snorlax going, so I gotta try and weaken his threats to my Heracross so that I can take out that Snorlax pretty easily later on down the road. But otherwise, like, and then, I don't know, I'm not a speaker. But Suicune is also one of those things, because after Nidoking goes, a lot of things can't really take on Suicune that well, so I just gotta make sure that I do watch out for Suicune and Snorlax the most, and then the rest of his team should be cake. But leads on his end, I figured he might just want to go off with Uxie, and if he doesn't, maybe like Hitmontop or something, I don't know, so I thought maybe Nidoking would be the best. So I do lead off with that, and he does lead off with Uxie, and I just go straight for Fire Blast to get some damage off. Do notice he's faster, but I figure he's not going to go straight for Psychic here, and he'll probably just want to go to Snorlax after he sets up Stealth Rocks. So I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt. Actually, I didn't really predict Snorlax. I thought he might go out to Suicune, possibly predicting the Fire Blast again, but he obviously went out to Snorlax, takes a Thunderbolt. Does actually a pretty okay chunk, but I'm just going to go right to Heracross right here because I do not want to risk him cursing up or anything, but he did go for Fire Punch, so that's going to do a lot. But right here, I know he's probably going to go back out to Uxie, so I'm going to go straight for Mega Horn. Luckily does hit, so I'm able to take out the Uxie, so that is a annoying thing out of the way right off the bat, and obviously I do get the Moxie boost. But I'm going to have to switch right out, because he does bring in Rotom, does bait that he is choiced, because otherwise he wouldn't bring it in, because otherwise he would just die from a Mega Horn. So I'm going to go out to Nidoking, predicting him to just go for the electric move of Volt Switch. And right here, I'm figuring he'll switch out, but he decided to be stubborn for one turn. I'm going to be stubborn for the next turn and just stand in Earth Power again, because nothing else team really wants to take it, or any other combination of Nidoking's moves. But Snorlax does take the Earth Power. Okay, still does a pretty nice chunk though, but kind of leads me to believe he might not be as bulky as most of them are, but he goes for a turn right here, which does a lot also, so I'm like, okay, maybe, I don't know what, but I'm just going to keep going for Earth Power, because I want to bait him into resting, so that I can eventually take him down, but he goes for Crunch right there, which, again, shows me that he's probably more of an offensive-based Snorlax, so really it wasn't a threat in the first place, but I did lose my Nidoking, not the best thing in the world, but should be okay in the long run. Without it, hopefully, I don't know, whatever. But he goes into Hitmontop on my Heracross because I want to try and kill the Snorlax with Heracross. But close combat still does a pretty decent number to the Hitmontop, and I figure let's just go for another one, and maybe I can bring it down low enough where anything can revenge kill it. And he's just going to go for his own close combat right here, I guess thinking I might switch out too. But I just left him Heracross as fodder because, I mean, Snorlax is low enough as is, so it shouldn't really be too much of a threat. But now that his Heracross is at -1, or not Heracross, Hitmontop's at -1, I can go to my Togekiss and just revenge him with the Aura Sphere, because I don't want to risk Air Slash missing, but he just goes for Mach Punch to get some damage off. Doesn't do too incredibly much, and I just take him out with an Aura Sphere, so that is pretty cool. But now he's going to go to Rotom. I figured since I am special defensive, I can take one of any hit, get a Roost off, because I figured he's just going to go straight for Volt Switch or Thunderbolt, and then I can kind of scout what he's doing, get a Roost off, and then deal with him as the time comes. But do take it fairly nicely, and then just go for Roost, and I will get a substantial amount of health back. And he goes right back into Snorlax, and I figure, okay, since he's probably not that bulky, I can just go for an Aura Sphere and hopefully take him out. Otherwise, I'll figure something out, I don't know. But I do luckily take him out, so that is the end of Snorlax, and Togekiss is shining right now pretty well. But now he's going to go to Suicune, and I decide, you know what? I don't feel like fucking going to the Suicune. I'm going to Paraflinch it. I don't even care. He doesn't get the burn of Scald, so you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go for Paraflinching. And it's working so far, because, you know what? I wanted to Paraflinch with the Togekiss. I haven't done it in forever. Haven't done it since 4th gen, so you know what? I'm going to Paraflinch with the Togekiss, and you're going to fucking like it. I don't even care if it's hacks. I just want to Paraflinch with the Togekiss, so you'll deal with it. And yeah, I will eventually take down this weekend. I think, yep, here I Aura Sphere, just so I didn't miss Air Slash. I didn't miss any Air Slashes, and I got all the punches, so that was perfect. So Suicune goes down, which would have been a big threat, but now it's not, because it's dead. But now he's going to go to Rotom. I just figured he'd probably stay and go for like Thunder Wave, or Thunderbolts or something, so... Sorry. But I'm going to go for Thunder Wave on it to cripple it. But since now he tricked me, I think it was Choice Specs, or maybe it was a Choice Scarf. I think it was Choice Scarf, actually. Why would it be Choice Specs? But go to Bronzong, because I figure I can take one of any hit and see what's going on. But he's going to Volt Switch out to Yen Mega, and I'd go for Gyro Ball. And kind of that moment where I wish I'd Protect on Bronzong, because then he could have gotten a Speed Boost, could have gotten huge damage off Gyro Ball, but oh well. But seeing that damage, it kind of looks like he might actually be Specs, so I'm like, shit, and Yen Mega is kind of a threat now, because he locked himself into Bug Buzz, meaning that anything else I bring in will kind of get destroyed. But I'm hoping Kingdra can take one hit and then kill him off the Waterfall, because I didn't want to go into Togekiss risking miss, but he does straight up kill my Kingdra. It's like, fuck, god damn. So I don't really want to go into Victini either, because that is a good chance of dying, so gotta go into Togekiss, and hopefully I can live the hit well enough, and I do, but he gets a crit, so that means I can live one more hit. But luckily I just straight up hit up the Air Slash. Okay, but no, I hit the Air Slash and take him out, so that's pretty fortunate for me. But now he's going to go into Rotom. At this point, I still do have Victini, so I can just revenge him with the V-Create, but I just flinch him, and then I get the crit, so it kind of hacks him out right at the end, but not like it really mattered in the end, because like I said, I had Victini. But otherwise, that is the match. So good game, NinetalesPrower, fun shit. Paraflunging and Togekiss is always fun, so, you know, that's that. I don't know, but yeah, that's it for today. I'm not going to do any extra hype for Pokemon X and Y. You can find that everywhere else, but I am excited for that. But, you know, we'll see what happens as time comes. But that'll be it for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Such a blah. Ring, comment, sub, and later, guys.